And they do use the FUCK words and the CUNT I heard a few times, BITH, SHIT.
Man, aren't we? Or are we just dead and dying and something, man?
I
don't
Made
know.
of dead matter that's moving around a certain way,
wind, brother.
animating us. Well,
Stardust in the wind.
welcome back to Inane Blather, sponsored by our
LSD.
great new sponsor, Dark Epsilon Capital, the management firm with the evil name that is totally not evil. I think that's their tagline. But
So thoughtful.
they're very
So
thoughtful. They're giving us free reign for the time being. So,
We are very uncensored.
and we're very thankful
afraid.
for Dark Epsilon Capital. Natalie's been
Daddy
made
Dark
senior
Epsilon.
vice president. Thank you, Daddy Dark Epsilon. Yeah, they came in and they just said,
You've been a bad little girl and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now.
Tucker Carlson is senior executive vice president of global spanking initiatives. It's funny. I forgot I had that one, but I don't have the immediately preceding that is him saying "daddy."
All right, well, it's been
from
so
Daddy.
fun. I really missed you guys.
Literally making me cringe so hard I can't.
Which one's worse? Is it
You've been a bad little girl and you're getting a vigorous spanking right now.
Why?
or is it?
Because there's like so much I would love to know about being a 21-year-old girl.
Like what?
So,
God. That's crazy. Can we just say that for 1 second? Tucker Carlson talking like Trump is like literal daddy. It is just so, some of his stuff is so like, if this was satire, you're so incredibly funny, but it's not.
what a humorist. Yeah.
Your M&M's bit was perfection,
Yeah. It could have
But-
been a long, Reddit or Tumblr bit, but instead he did it on Fox News.
Yeah, and he's serious.
Either way, it's Inane Blather, 206-588-6746.
And you start off with a blather?
And that's what we do. So, it's hosted by 3 co-hosts, aka
Psychotic, deranged, cultist liars.
Oh my God, did I get a promotion?
Oh yeah, you've always been. It's very communal.
You're the vice president.
I'm not taking the fall
I
for
thought
this
this
thing.
was a guest spot.
Strategic
Permanent guest
hosting.
spot.
Permanent. Yeah, you're the Greg Turkington of this. For
Wow, I
for
should
those
take more
listeners
ownership.
that know. If you know, you know. And for the podcast, wherein
They're calling it 9/11, but good.
you can become part of the cult and be one of the many and many of the one. All of the
Headstrong, stubborn, quibbling, self-centered, vindictive, obnoxious, hormonal, sexually preoccupied, evil, thieving, cross-dressing jerks.
But only if you subscribe to our Patreon, which happens to be my Venmo account.
Yeah, it's called
$1
Danae's
a
You
month.
will not be getting a
Corvette
receipt.
Fund. No. Yeah,
It is not tax deductible.
and you will not receive a receipt. Yeah, I'll send
You
you,
will
the
get a
invoice.
little like. A little like.
So, speaking of with these, this new Google number that we've got to call into the show, I think we've got something here.
We got something.
Oh, I'm gonna pick it up. Here we go.
Hi, is this Natalie?
Damn, that was so fast.
Hi, this is Sam Piker. I'm calling from the Daria Lisa campaign, and I was wondering if we could count on your support to go out and door knock for Daria Lisa as the election is coming up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in.
Damn. Damn. Hi, is this Natalie?
Oh, he's repeating himself.
Hi, is this Natalie?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You've been a bad little girl and you're getting a vigorous spanking.
If only Hassan was saying
I
that.
am going to censor you. You have to stop playing that.
I won't play it again.
Your free speech is being censored, Doug.
It's being revoked.
Yeah.
Your First Amendment right is being revoked.
DEC, Dark Epsilon Capital, is already putting the clamps down since Danae has now been elevated to Senior Executive Vice President
Host
of Global Connections. And from now on, that drop has been demoted to. So that's what it'll be from there on out. Gosh, jeez.
I am getting so much abuse out there.
God, you guys. So it's hot and it's smoky and lethargic. just dragging along. They say the dog days of summer. So, if it was up to Trump, they would be shot, I guess.
Yeah.
Virulent
maybe.
dog hater.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true. Yeah. Well, either one of them.
They've been known to.
But, so, Natalie, what have you been up to?
Just working. Humby and I had a great date night on Friday night. We went to a really nice restaurant. We went to Jazz Alley. Oh my gosh. Wow. It was such a great time.
Yeah, that's
Kirk
right.
Whalum on the guitar. Oh my God. On the saxophone.
The saxotar.
It was so fun and great.
Transcendent.
He was so perfect on the saxophone. It was amazing. And just, good vibes. Just a great date night. And, luckily I had not put in my calendar. There's an event here in Seattle called the Bite of Seattle that Humby and I had talked about. It had kept coming up actually because we've been going out and trying restaurants and really just enjoying this beautiful city that we live in. And it's a festival where we'd just seen restaurants we've been to featured at Bite of Seattle or whatever, down at the Seattle Center where we've all been. Pride was there. I was just there not too long ago. Been to many events there. And there was a shooting that killed 3 people yesterday on a Sunday afternoon. And it was I haven't been able to really stop thinking about it too much. And it wasn't even a mass shooting, intentional. It was 2 people. There was an altercation happening and shots went off. So none of the people involved in the altercation were killed or injured. One of them they arrested today. He's 15 years old. That killed 3 people or whatever. It was some of the accounts of, people there. One of the only IMAXs around at the Pacific Science Center. They're there watching the Odyssey, and suddenly the movie stops. The lights go up. The cops come in. There's 15, cops marching in and being okay, we need to get out, get you out of here and save, blah, 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 blah. It's this huge event. There's tens of thousands of people there. It was such chaos. People getting trampled. It was in the report, a toddler getting injured and just horrible, just, God, I was just thinking so much of how fucking mad I would be if I was at that thing with my beautiful partner and Umberto caught a stray bullet and died there. How I would literally turn into a fucking terrorist. I really imagined what I would do. That it's suicide by cop, literally leaving a manifesto behind, not of petty grievances, of telling our Congress, you have done this. Every single child that has been killed in the, since Sandy Hook, at least. That's all that blood is on your hand. Some psychopath like me reeling from the loss of my partner, being able to go out and buy a gun and kill myself in front of Congress or send some sort of message like that. You guys have fucked up so badly. Just thinking about or being at this event where I've been at tabling events, in this area. And like, this is such a small thing compared to the loss of a life and your loved one. But just these people who put on the event, like how shocking and awful and tragic, and you feel like responsible or something for these things that happen. And it's just this gun happy society that we lived in. I said I've seen someone pull a gun in a little road rage incident before in Seattle in a residential neighborhood, and I've seen it outside a bar before. Someone pulled a gun. It was like, oh my God, like people really just out here armed. And then it gets a little hot and you pull out a fucking gun and you shoot a fucking gun at a fucking festival.
Yeah.
Guys, I mean,
it's like something
this is so far beyond
lives.
And I mean, it's like, this is not even, I'm not even saying, it's like the mass shooting stuff is like, okay, guys, come on. School shootings are like, that's truly insane. Like, but this is just like people just out. We're just like out and something like that happens and people just have guns on them and they're yelling at each other or pushing or whatever. And now 3 completely innocent bystanders are dead. Like, just because you lost your temper and we have such widespread access. What the fuck was a 15-year-old doing with a gun? Maybe he had been there to mass. I mean, it's all very new and everything, but it's like, doesn't seem like that's what it was. It just is our sick gun culture.
Yeah.
And I was looking that up recently about our statistics. It is not like this in literally any other developed nation. There are places it's like, sure, what, like Somalia or like Haiti or whatever. Oh yeah, they have more homicides by gun or whatever. Yeah, are we going to compare ourselves to the global south, or are we like, aren't we one of these developed nations, that like it does not happen?
Having warfare in the streets,
Yeah, just like the infrastructure to blah, blah, blah. It's like we're one of those 33, like whatever they call those nations, that are like they're developed because they meet these standards of like standard of living for people that blah, 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 blah. We have the infrastructure, We've really built up this society and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, on the backs of all these other ones, totally. But the fact of the matter is, it's like we have higher standards, in a lot of ways. And crime rates are one of them, like longer lifespans and blah, 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 blah. But the United States is such an outlier with gun violence. We are in like a slot of our own where we're not like another country because we're not in the global south. So we're not, and we don't even have that bad of homicide rates, but we're like nowhere close to, I mean, like Germany or France or any of the ones that we would say that's like us. It's
any of them.
Or Canada,
Australia,
or,
Italy,
I mean,
anything. Every day in America, 12 children die from gun violence. Every day.
12 minutes, someone's shot.
Yeah. Children.
It's the number one cause of death for people under the age of 19. And that is absolutely not the case even in places like fucking Somalia. I mean, that's like children die of diseases in other places, guys. Though we're bringing that back too because there's the measles on the rise after it was eradicated 25 years ago. Hell yeah, doing it. But other than that, I've just been really reflecting a lot on, our sister was down in Vegas when that guy did that shooting. It was like 59 people. And Emily said, she's like, you could really feel that. You could just really feel it in the aftermath. Just like something, it was like, whoa, like what just happened? I mean, like, even if you don't know anyone personally, it's like, I mean, like I'm saying, I go to the Seattle Center, like, I mean, average out to like once a month or whatever. I'm like over there. It's a part of our city. It's right there.
Should
the
I have
Space
to worry
Needle's
about
right there. It's like
dying, going to the Seattle Center.
Yeah, my next event at the Seattle Center is literally bumper shoot. And I was like...
Yeah.
Can we change the name? Bumper hug.
Bumper hug.
Bumper hug.
Yeah, it really
bumper
just
boot.
rocks you. Like, gun violence happens, and it was like, okay, in Berlin, someone just drove a car and killed someone in a pride parade, and it's like, it's not even that. It was just like the most mindless gun death that it's like so easy that we have a gun in our hands and we just like, it's not even because we hate them. We just kill people because we get kind of irritated. And we have a gun.
I don't know who we
and if you have a
is
gun,
here. No.
the chance of Americans,
Yeah.
I mean, it's like,
Yeah, that's the thing.
It wasn't because they hate gay people. It wasn't because of a mosque or Israel or anything like that. It was because you got into an argument and you literally had a gun that you could literally shoot.
Ideological
and it
basis.
literally killed people.
Yeah. And it's like, not only... So we have just this massive amount of guns, more guns than people, and then we're just like the most stressed out fucking developed country. Just people hate each other.
Global warming is making it hot.
Yeah, like the weather is getting worse. We're already stressed. And
hotter weather is linked to higher crime rates.
That's true.
Did you know that?
Yeah.
Like heat waves and stuff.
I mean, that's when I commit all my crimes during the summer, but none of them are shootings.
Yeah.
but yeah, it's like you just, not only it's like just throwing all these guns into the laps of all these people and there's going to be more gun violence, but it's like you take the most irritated, under the boot, divided, exploited class, underclass, as capitalism is crumbling and there's a trillionaire walking around, and just tell all those people, here's all these guns. And it's like, yeah, like you said, you saw someone pull it out in a road rage incident. Like, those are two things that you don't worry about in other countries. It's like we all have cars, we have guns, and we're like, not making ends meet. But
all we're trying to do, you know what we were doing? It was going to this festival. Just like going to a festival to hang out, and like there's like music and there's all these vendors and there's like all this community stuff going on. We're just like going to a movie with our family. We're just like a tourist here to see the Space Needle. We're all just like kind of trying to hang out together and like enjoy our lives. And the one thing I said today that I liked, my not joke, but it was funny to me, was that there were ICE agents in Seattle Center, like looking for people, and it's like, why didn't they get there yesterday? They could have been the 3 people. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, I'm
or
sure
maybe they could have done something,
made everything way worse, and just started firing into the crowd, trying to solve the problem.
But
and of all people,
they should definitely not be with guns telling people what to do.
That's what I believe.
Yeah.
So
that's all that's happening. And Trump asked the Supreme Court to say no more mail-in ballots. So everyone in Washington State, you better get your mail-in ballots in, because we want to show up for our democracy. That is accessible. It's really important. Primaries are right now. Use your mail-in ballots. You have to like give these leaders that you're voting for, show that I will show up to the polls. I will, stick to my democracy, because they will stand up for you, especially at these statewide levels. Like, they're not, they do not want federal interference in their elections. That's like something that's held very, very closely at the state level. Exactly. And they really believe it. The guys at your state level, in Washington anyways, are pretty competent folks that really actually sort of, at that level, Secretary of State, he's not some Trump loser, that's for sure. And like,
well, I live in a place
Attorney
where
General
Jared Sessler is walking around trying to.
I was gonna say we definitely need to make sure that we do.
But fewer
so
people
Jared Sessler stays out of our state legislature.
Some of those places you gotta, but for the majority of the state, relatively reasonable if NIMBYist, but really gotta, I'm just saying, stand up for democracy, man.
Yeah,
she's really under attack. Like, really
true.
Like, not good what he's doing there. So
I had something in notes from a while back that I had written down here. Fewer Americans say democracy is central to the country's identity, poll finds. Yeah, this was probably a few months ago or something. Belief in democracy as a core pillar of American identity is eroding, with only about 2/3 of U.S. adults now stating that a democratically elected government is highly important to the nation's identity. A sharp drop from 80% in 2021 to 67%.
It's like our thing. I literally was just saying that today. I was like, of all things, the core fundamentals in principle, certainly not in practice. It's like we're a diverse country, nation of immigrants, and we're a democracy. And those two things together make me proud to be an American. Truly,
I think part of this is that
in practice, in
is
principle,
that people are saying that the democracy we have isn't democracy. Like the America we have is not democratic.
Democracy.
So it's that's what I think would be.
But
maybe
I feel like
some
you'd have
of these
to
respondents
ask your question. But it is fundamental to our identity, I think.
Yeah,
I mean that's like who we are.
It's like I grew up.
I mean,
well,
it's like the whole thing.
That was the propaganda to get us into wars, where it's like we have to spread democracy. Democracy is so important. We have to give it to these other people by force.
Yeah, that's like why people
Iraq.
don't like China or whatever. It's like all those things. It's like because they're not a democracy.
Yeah,
I feel like maybe. Yeah, it's something that can be easily taken for granted. I think, and that's really too bad because it is. It's really important. So do your civic duty, be a leader in your community, and stand up for them by voting. And I'll also say I hit a personal record at the gym today, 27.5 pound dumbbells for my overhead press.
With your pythons.
Oh, yeah. Looking pretty
Hell
good.
yeah.
The best they've ever looked. Really been putting work into them. So
good job.
That's like the next step. That'll be 30-pound dumbbells, and I'll feel like, whoa, I'm like lifting some weight there. So pretty proud of myself for that, actually.
You'll just be staring around the gym like,
wow, you guys are a bunch of cowards.
just look at me do this.
That's what I imagine I channel my energy into feeling like what I could do to a man I hate or whatever. You know, these people that you just want to like just
by
beat the
cop
shit out
at
of.
Seattle Center after your partner is gunned down by a 15-year-old. That's how we get motivation to the gym in the United States. And then you show off your guns, and everyone goes, yeah. I got these.
Those are
I went back to the gym for the second time since my recovery. And it's coming along, but man, I get so exhausted. It's crazy. Just getting back to doing just regular work, mowing a couple lawns every week, and then we got some community events coming up for all of you that want to dox me. But man, just being a little bit busier and not being playing Xbox for 9 hours a day every day for months, for 2 straight months, and then going back to the gym where it was like, yeah, my chest was sore, that was nice, but like my entire like pelvic region was like sad. I was like, it was just a lot of work.
Like your hips
I need to lay down.
Yeah.
In between my hips. It's all just dead down there after the gym. It's funny. But what about you, Danae?
What about me?
Yeah, that's kind of what I was saying.
Woof. Yeah, it's been a minute since I've been here. Just been neck deep in grad school.
Okay.
Getting some learning done.
And that's short for graduation school.
Graduation school. Learning a lot about anti-racism because I was and am incredibly racist, so it's helpful to learn.
Going in to the
about
the anti-racism thing, just shouting
the N-word.
Yeah, diversity, equity, inclusion. Also, those things.
In
it's
your
really
classes?
Fun. What?
Was it in your class?
Yeah. It's a class.
Was it everything they were telling you it would be on the news? They make you hate white people.
Yeah. But
yeah,
especially you.
Understandable.
Yeah, especially me.
A lot of people hate me on a personal level.
Yeah,
whiteness is second.
I often fear that this podcast has been actually the prereq for that class because I'm a little bit more woke, if you will, than some other folks.
I will
in my class, but it's fun. It's a good time. Get to talk about how sex work is work and oppression is systemic, and all I think about is how we need to figure out how to burn down an entire system and rebuild it somehow. So,
well.
Anyways,
what, you need to burn down an entire system because sex work is real work?
Right now, you're very close to a world war on this whole.
Yeah, when I went back to college, it was funny how, I mean, especially for me, because I took easy peasy business school, but still, even getting into 300, 400 level classes and stuff, and then hearing like what they say on Fox News or in the Free Press or whatever it might be about college and indoctrination and stuff. And it's like, I was in a business class with people who barely knew who Elon Musk was and what he did. Like, and this is 2022. Like, where it's like, oh yeah, okay, no, that's what he did. It's like, this is huge. And people just think he's a cool guy that was on the Big Bang Theory at one point or something. I took a 300 level economics course where the entire fucking textbook never mentioned Karl Marx once, or never even mentioned socialism, not even to bash it. Like it had a section on planned economies, and that's it.
Interesting. I mean, I will say that we do talk about critical class theory and stuff.
Well, that's what I'm saying. It's like you're not getting indoctrinated, taking an accounting class and an English course or something like that.
It's like humanities.
You seek it out.
Humans.
You want to learn more about this stuff, and they teach it to you because it's something to learn. Because it's academic,
there's actually a bunch of papers that a bunch of people wrote that are like scientific studies,
colleges and universities, and it's like
it's almost like a science.
The anti-intellectualism, but anti-academia is just such a. It's like American academia is like set up for it because it's getting so expensive. People can already hate it. We were looking before the show at the so-called worst, the worst degrees you can get, like art. And, and it's like people are paying all this money, learning and not being able to get jobs, et cetera, et cetera. So then this anti-academia stance so easily just leads into anti-intellectualism, anti-science, people that not only maybe they're anti-vaxxers because they didn't go to college, and who wouldn't want to go to college because they're anti-vaxxers, because this is the spot that they're in, because being smart, being educated is bad. That's why we have this second-term president.
Yeah, I mean, like you wouldn't want the masses to actually know anything if you want them easily controlled. You just got to keep them scared.
Garden
and
of
tired.
Eden. He said, "Don't eat that fruit.
That's
You're gonna
true.
know stuff."
God was
The
anti-intellectualism.
only thing that you need is the Bible.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
That's all you need to know to live a
By
good
Adam
life.
Smith. Mm-hmm.
Well,
And if you can't get educated, then you can go do shitty jobs for shitty wages.
Go have a period, Eve. No, but I feel like also, it's really too bad that education is so tied to jobs at all. Because what's a great thing? Learning.
Lived
Learning
experience.
is good. Yeah.
Also that
knowing,
too.
Yeah. Like, satiating the curiosity that is inherent in humanity by, continuing to learn and introduce novelty into your life and grow your brain, like literally carve
life is
out
short.
more.
Why wouldn't you want to know
synapses.
more?
You think that, like, you could just know everything. It's like, you know how big the world is? You know how much there is to know? And, like, don't you want to? And I feel like that's too bad that maybe an education system or the tie to capitalism, I guess, or whatever, it just doesn't foster a culture of, like, learning. It's, like, about getting an education, which seems so much different because everyone, it's like, not everyone has to be a humanities loving person, but they should know about, like, the world that they live in and be able to, like, experience more of what does, stimulate their
And
like,
the other thing about it too
prostate.
is, like, if you go to, like, universities, you're actually going to be exposed to people that are different from you.
Well, see, that's the problem.
You can't humanize people that you've decided are savages or like other.
These people are sick.
Or evil or whatever you want to call it. So you want to keep them close to home.
Hence,
or going to
religious
Christian
schools.
universities because they're tax havens.
Christian universities.
And you just read the what? The Bible. But religious studies was on one of the worst degrees to have because it doesn't pay very well.
Do not make very much money working in religion.
The Bible or books that are ghost written for pastors, mega church pastors. Also really great cottage book industry.
Joel Osteen's autobiography sounds very educational. No. Well, and that's the thing. So then, if you're gonna be part of these stupid masses of people that just want to read the Bible and that's all they need, they don't need to learn about this stuff because that's how they want to make America great or whatever, is this Christian conservative kind of thing. It's like, but that just straight up doesn't match with what made America great for, like, these people that, want to return to 1950s, the boom era, the stuff like that, wherein the United States was by far, and still is, somehow just the place for research and scientific innovation because of our universities. Someone was on the Majority Report recently or something like that. I forget even what the conversation was, but he was talking about exactly that. He's like, right now, still, anywhere in the world, that's the marker you want to get being a PhD from an American university. That's what a scientist wants. That is everything. And it's like we just keep trying to put it further and further out of reach, denigrate what universities do and blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, they're teaching shrimp how to fucking do the salsa or whatever.
Go trans.
Yeah, they're trying to turn the frogs gay in a university research lab and stuff, it's to start a polycule. But it's like,
because they want people.
Why?
They want people with brains to be working in the military and building bombs and shit, or building pharmaceutical drugs instead of actually spending time, like, trying to better humanity.
Yes,
it's all this capitalist bullshit.
They get to funnel all of that, into the private sector, into private military contractors.
God forbid anyone just live their life because, like, in a way that they just enjoy. in a way that just like feels good
No,
to
he
them.
did forbid that. God forbid that.
God forbid.
God
forbade.
God forbade we create Eden out of our own reality and are not tied down by the shackles of shareholder value.
That's the goal, right? I can hunt in the
Shareholder
morning,
value is the
fish
goal,
in the
baby.
afternoon, rear cattle in the evening, criticize after dinner, just as I have a mind, without ever becoming hunter, fisherman, herdsman, or critic. Karl Marx in the German ideology.
Time. Thank you, Carl. Every time I'm deciding now, I'm going to start doing a thing when I'm doing like a self-care thing. I'm going to be like, I think that the shareholders will find a lot of value in this. Or if I do something that's not good for me, I'm going to be like, this is really going to disappoint the shareholders.
Yeah, I can't
this isn't
go
good for the
public with
shareholders.
that.
If someone invites me to something I don't want to go to, I don't think
Shareholders
that's really
wouldn't
going
like
to. I don't think that's going to provide value for the shareholders.
Yeah. I don't think the board of Dark Epsilon Capital would approve.
Yeah. Doing like you're setting boundaries. Yeah, being like, that just doesn't produce shareholder value.
That's not
or produce value to my
shareholder
shareholders.
Mhm.
So
I am the shareholder.
Then I asked myself, what kind of value is that bringing to my shareholders? You know,
I'm gonna have to wait on the shareholder vote for that. I'll get back to you.
Yeah,
our next board meeting's in a week. Yeah, we'll put a pin in that. Circle back at the next board meeting and determine whether or not that provides adequate shareholder value in the coming future.
And the VP of
As
shareholder
the vice
value will be there.
As the senior vice president of global marketing initiatives at Dark Epsilon Capital, of educational initiatives. Yeah, and they say that
the left maximizes evil.
No. The left maximizes shareholder value.
Shareholder profit
value.
With all those communist corporations. But let's see. Yeah. For as soon as the
anyways,
distribution
I
of
watched
labor
the
comes
Odyssey
into being.
twice, and you guys can't talk about it because you haven't seen it yet. But
yeah,
is it like the book?
I heard it's good.
I haven't read the book.
Better than the book. Who wants to fucking read that thing? It was written
Not
like
me.
1,000 years ago. It's like reading the Bible.
I think I will
It's
say.
in
Here's what I'll
Greek.
say, because I don't think I have an opinion on the movie itself. I have just thoroughly enjoyed the memes that are spawning out of this cultural moment. I always enjoy a cultural, like when
Touchstone.
Barbenheimer was happening, or like Game of Thrones finale. All of that's to me that's just fun.
Yeah, that's
I
something
definitely
that's
enjoyed
like we
being
miss.
with the boys with all the Homelander memes. That's for sure.
That's something that you can miss about not having like a monoculture anymore because of the internet. Like it used to be everyone, like what was on TV was what was on TV. You know, like everyone would have seen like series finales of things. Like you really the water cooler. Oh, did you catch whatever last night? Like people watched the same things, and it's like obviously I'm so glad for the variety, but and like all the different voices.
It's like
The democratization of media.
Yeah, it really added a lot of shareholder value, so I was with it. But that you don't have maybe as much, or it's more unique when stuff like that happens. Barbenheimer.
It's either unique or it's not,
just like,
Natalie.
No, I'm changing the rules.
I'm bringing it
grammar.
back. Irregardless.
Yeah, I'm bringing it back. I say
More
it's
unique
very
is a
unique.
thing.
It's especially unique, actually.
I hate
and
that
it's
that's
over exaggerated that you said that I can't use it.
You're over exaggerating the importance of whether something is very unique or not. And
There was a
honestly,
good-
it's a dead end that's not bringing in the appropriate shareholder interest or value.
So true. I will have to. I do need to report one more thing that the shareholders did find value in, which is that I went to see Evanescence for the first time in my life.
Did it wake you up inside?
It woke me up inside, and the 13-year-old that lives
I was in
inside
that.
my brain was just so stoked.
Hella stoked.
Hell yeah.
So stoked. She had such a great time.
Awesome.
And Amy Lee is still hot as hell.
What a great singer.
An incredible singer.
Awesome to the max.
It's incredible to me that her voice still sounds as good as it sounds. She is a terrible songwriter. God bless her. I'm so sorry, Amy, if you're listening. I love you with my whole heart. Your lyrics are not great, but it was so fun because like I like started listening to more of like the recent stuff that they've put out. They sound exactly the same.
Really?
Like they have not strayed from the genre whatsoever.
That's cool.
Stick to what you know.
Like, so I don't know if you guys know this, but like Evanescence, when it came out, it was like kind of marketed as this like Christian rock.
Yeah,
for sure. It wasn't.
There were a lot of those
but, like,
that were. Yeah, they were on
it was
the
like
line.
borderline. It was borderline enough that it could get sold in like Christian bookstores, and I think it was literally just because of the "Bring Me to Life" song.
Yeah, they don't swear
because
so
the lyrics were ambiguous enough.
They didn't
to
swear.
Be, like,
they were
used.
ambiguous enough. She wasn't naked. Like she was like dressed kind of modestly and stuff.
Save me.
But like
Big man upstairs.
Their most recent album is called Sanctuary. It has a ton of like religious like illustration stuff like that. And there's like even a there's a song on there that I immediately clocked that they used
AI,
like some of the sound bite, like I don't know what they're called. Doug, help me.
What,
when they use like a little piece of like an instrumental,
just like
bitches leave
in their
song.
Sample.
No.
Yeah, or like when they use like an instrumental like motif or something. So they like use some that were like obviously from Bring Me to Life or like other like from that first album, and this was 25-ish years ago or something. But
wasn't that long? It's 20 years ago.
I don't know, but there's a line in that song which is not even that great, but I was like, wow, I love that she did that callback. And the line is, "No one's coming to save you." And I was like, hell yeah. Because save me.
Yeah. Okay.
You know, like, and it was just like such a fun like little evolution, and I was like, oh, like I haven't listened to them in 20 years, but I'm still getting a little something out of it, and I just loved it.
Nice.
Anyways, so
yeah, it's true. I've only heard that song, that big one.
Yeah,
it's the only Evanescence I know.
And that's fine.
Played so much back then. I heard it so many times.
Yeah, it still gets played all the time, and that's kind of a bummer because I think that they have some stronger.
Yeah,
they have some stronger
sure.
stuff instrumentally and whatnot. But anyway.
Hey,
it was just really honoring to my inner child.
When I was in the garage band, and then our hit in the hallways after our show was the more power ballad, slower one that it was like, well, but we have all the fun with the other ones, and everyone's like, oh, that song You Lied, man. That stuck in my head. Oh, I remember that song. You lied. I remember someone asked me to teach them how to play it and stuff. I was like, man, this song's boring. It's just, but it was the catchy one, you know. So
that's what I was just saying about like local bands and stuff. It's like, I mean, hey, and you're doing the music because you love it, and that's great. But I often see it. It's like, I think you did a mistake in the lineup of your songs because you really had us, you finished with a song that you love playing and it's not as fun as the one you played before it.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's like, I mean, you're doing it in front of people for a reason, right? You want them to have
if it's
fun?
for you, stay home.
Yeah. Yeah, you guys can jam all you fucking want. Yeah.
You know what? It's crazy. They put Bring Me to Life like in this like 3/4 of the way through the set. So they had like
I'm leaving.
5 or 6 songs after people did leave. Yeah. I waited until the song after that, and then I was like, it's time to go. But
man, I remember Natalie and I
don't even know
when we
the
saw
songs that
Jim
they were
Gaffigan, he brought back the Hot Pockets bit as a closer.
Yeah, it's like you end on your hits, man.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's That's a rookie mistake, maybe. Or,
But also-
I mean, I guess she's not a rookie. She did it. So
If there's any
She
advice
doesn't know.
I
She's
could
a
offer to
woman.
the
She doesn't
audience,
know.
to the shareholders, it's to never go see a show at White River Amphitheater.
Oh, I've been there.
Oh
God,
never been there.
You didn't like
the
it?
traffic was.
It's crazy.
Stupid.
It's just like this one
should be a train.
one line in
Highway.
and out, it seems
Yeah.
like. And it's just like, oh my gosh. I remember I saw Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire at the White River Amphitheater. And I mean, the amphitheater is cool as far as I remember.
Yeah.
It was pretty
was great.
sweet.
It was like
up in the
Disneyland when I got
grass.
in there.
And I mean, this was in 2005 or something like that. But I mean, they could have played anywhere though, and it would have been great because Chicago and Earth, Wind, and Fire both came out on stage at the same time. 2 drummers, 2 bass players, 3 guitarists, full horn
my
sections from
gosh.
each one, and played for like 20 minutes through these different songs, trading solos and improvising and jamming, and it was wild.
Incredible.
It was really cool. And it was funny just
amazing.
being like the only like 17-year-old there. There's so many boomers there. Went with well, I don't
You're
know,
just
say
an old
people's names
soul,
on the
Doug.
show. But it was sick.
Yeah.
It was so cool.
I feel like the way you would miss the traffic is there's like a hotel there, right? Like, right? Isn't it at like a resort? The White River, isn't it right next to like a casino and something?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it was
it's
pretty
on
new,
Milk.
and I don't
It's
know
on
what it felt like.
Muckleshoot.
Yeah.
I don't want to say it's. I don't want to say it's the reservoir, but it's in that territory. It's in Muckleshoot territory.
Oh yeah, I thought that there was maybe a hotel right there.
So what we did when we saw
that's
Minus the Bear at Northern Quest Casino, and they had a big outdoor venue. Well, I saw Minus the Bear. They opened for Incubus. We saw Incubus, but
I was gonna say, why were they playing?
yeah, and everyone's
makes
like,
sense.
"Who?"
That
And
makes
I was
sense.
like, "I'm here to see Minus the Bear." I mean, I love Incubus, but and it's funny. We get through Minus the Bear, and friends that we saw there at the concert were like, "Wow, they were good." I was like, "Oh yeah, I've been following them for years and years. They're awesome." And then Incubus played their set. I was like, "Damn." These are some real professionals. This was a really good show. But then afterwards, it's like we had friends. They had just had a room at the hotel, so we just went gambling and drinking and smoking for like hours and hours, and left at 3 a.m. and there was no traffic. That was the way to go. But
really got a local. All you Washington locals, you'll get. You'll know what we're talking about.
Mhm.
You'll know what we're talking about.
Minus the Bear did break up. I mean, after what happened with the lead singer.
He died and when baboons kidnapped and ate him.
No, they broke up years ago. But of course they come
then
back
they got
for
back
shows.
together.
Yeah.
Or they're touring.
I was gonna say, I thought they were touring again.
Yeah, they've been touring here and there
Okay.
for each anniversary of their albums. Dave Knudsen played the national anthem to open a Mariners game, which was pretty sick.
They
But
probably lost though
it's
because they suck
awesome.
and they are stinky,
No, they
poopy
won that
losers.
day. They won
Well.
because Minus the Bear was there in spirit. But
Yeah.
now, so I was thinking we could go over maybe a New York Post article or a Conservapedia article or a petty grievance. Who's got something?
Any petty grievances? I gotta say about a petty grievance, I feel like I should do some research, so I'm gonna put a pin in this
Okay,
thing.
circle
I
back.
swear to God, the adhesive that they use, for like I get a little plastic thing of goat cheese, of crumbled goat cheese. You take the top off, and it has a plastic thing that you have to peel back, right, to get to the cheese. It's the same with the Safeway soups. That's kind of what started all of this, actually, was the Safeway soups, or Kelsey and I had a bit that was like, about like kidnapping the CEO of Safeway and making him open his soup in his suit and be like, "Do it! You can't like see what kind of mess you make." Like because it always like trying to you're pulling
the
so hard on
guy, the CEO of Talenti to open their gelato.
Where it just peels back and it's like paper on it.
Hence the
and I'm
manifesto.
Yes. So that I feel like there's like I want to look. Did they start using different kind of like glue on stuff? Is there like some cheaper way? Are they using like not as good of horse hooves? I don't know what.
That's all petroleum. That's why.
I just feel like there's been
it's
a change.
All petroleum byproducts.
It's just one of the worst things that I'm like, so I can't open this without a knife. I've torn off the tab
at
now.
Trader Joe's, Natalie. This is a very well-known Trader Joe's issue. Is that they seal their containers?
Yeah, it's
in
Trader
case of
Joe's.
nuclear
Trader
fallout.
Joe's brand.
Oh, really? It's hard to open everything.
I don't know why. It's so difficult. Yeah, you always need to use a knife.
Yeah, you get it cheap, and they're like, "Oh, you're not going to eat that, are you?" You're trying to
you see how cheap that is?
Yeah, it doesn't even have a normal brand name on it.
They're just trying to make sure people aren't opening products in the store to sample them.
Yeah, they had a rash of issues across all their store. People were opening them and just dumping them on the floor for no reason.
Yeah,
a couple people got injured. Someone pulled out a gun. It's America,
and we know the rest. It just is one of those things where it's like it's so annoying. It's just so stupidly annoying. Where it's like, gosh, it sure didn't have to be like this, and it sure is every time. It's like, if it was like once in a while, whatever. I mean, like, stuff happens, whatever. But I'm like,
once in a while, then it's like, I have first world problems, you know? But it's like,
if it's every time and I have to use a knife to open my stupid fucking cheese
of everything in your life
that has
every day,
a tab.
So then you have a little treat, and they inshitify that too. Where it's like, what kind of innovative country do we live in where every single little thing that I do is annoying? Everything brings some sort of annoyance to me.
And so, like, why is there a tab? If I can't be like, I'm like, so what is that for?
In theory, it should work.
In theory, you could peel this back. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah. Wouldn't that just be nice if it just worked the way it could with like some basic, and it's like, what is it? Like, I just have the lid on it. I mean, I don't know how much that plastic, I don't know, shit like that or whatever. Or it's like, can there be a perforation? I don't know. You guys are, this is your job. You
in
do
general, Trader Joe's is egregious with their plastic use. It's so frustrating how much plastic they literally put on everything. It's like, even if it's something that doesn't necessarily need plastic, like it'll be like tomatoes. Just throw a bunch of tomatoes into a plastic bag. It's like, why? Why?
Yeah.
Everything should just be wrapped in paper and tied.
Or like cilantro. Why do you have to put cilantro in a plastic? Bring it in a cardboard box like every other store in the world. I don't even use like those like plastic produce bags when I go shopping. I usually just like throw stuff in my cart. I wash it at home. Who cares? It's like, come on.
I don't even do that.
They have, I think, the ones that they have are at Trader Joe's maybe are compostable. The bags that they have like in the meat section.
Yeah,
anyways,
but like cool, but like why are we putting cilantro in plastic? just leave it.
Oh yeah.
out.
I don't do that. I let my shit roll around.
Why are you buying cilantro?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what they're trying to just keep you from eating cilantro. That's what That's what's happening.
Dude, you will pry cilantro out of my cold, dead hands.
I think that people who think cilantro tastes like soap should be exterminated from the human race.
Now, there's the take I'm looking for.
And there's eugenics. The shareholders find a lot of value.
Yes, I knew they would.
It's just eliminating unworthy genes from the gene pool. It's a genetic disorder. If you can't
appreciate cilantro, are you even living to begin with?
You know what's crazy? You want to know what's crazy? Is I think I have the soap gene, and I still like cilantro.
And I like
tastes
soap.
a little bit like soap to me.
What's wrong with
I
soap?
love
We
it.
clean everything with it.
I love eating soap.
One of my earliest like toddler memories that I have is going in to the bathroom and filling up my hands with soap and trying to eat it. And mom coming around the door like, no. Because it's
Soap
like,
that's
hell
like
yeah.
foam? Like foam soap?
Like
hell yeah.
like liquid
hand
soap. Yeah.
Like but I'm saying like the foamy soap, you know, that came out more
1991 or
recently.
something. No.
I know.
Oh, but you
I'm
want
trying to
to.
relate.
Oh, I see.
I would eat that now.
Yeah, it's got it scratches some itch, you know. Sometimes,
Yeah.
and they make it. It's like a blueberry mango. I don't know.
I just really love
put it on
soap,
top of
you
a
know?
cake.
Yeah.
Well, see, I think going back to your story, we'll have to credit Kelsey or something, but we'll have to take this to the board, see if we can get funding on a on production of a script and film about the manifesto of petty grievances and people that finally get fed up until they kidnap a CEO and make just in order to make him try to like open the packages.
Open the soup. You can't use scissors.
Soup.
You can't use a knife. Use your hands. Open it.
Open it.
Open it like you go to the beach and you got nothing. And you're like, I'm bringing this. I'm just going to stop at the store. I'm going to go to the beach and I'm going to open this thing. And it's going to be a nice, lovely time. Do it. Do it now.
Exactly. And until they somehow inadvertently, like through the charisma and their cult status among their podcast following, convert the CEO to their line of thinking, you know, kind of becomes an Inane Blather follower, and then goes out, you know, to the shareholder meeting at Dark Epsilon Capital and says, we need to change the way we do things. He's got like a glazed look in his eye and stuff. People are wondering what happened to him. And he's going
certainly
back.
a changed man.
Yeah. He keeps coming back to the podcast cult leaders to see what more he can do to better the world. Giving him all of his money.
That's a good ending because we actually did have a different ending where
because it's funny.
Well, I don't want to spoil it, but what Kelsey and I had said was that it would be like, he's like all scared, but then be like, you know what? I do it on purpose. It's actually more expensive to put that fucking glue on like that. And I do it because you disgusting little freaks. It makes me sick. And I love knowing that it makes your life worse, you know? And
that is literally how I sleep at night.
Yeah. It's what I jerk off to, you little bitch.
Yeah. Right against the window of my penthouse apartment. Just beating off like it's season 1 of Succession.
That's kind of what we thought it would go like, but I like yours better.
Yeah. Well, that's at first. And then through the haphazard,
through weeks of being chained to the radiator,
inadvertent brainwashing because of this
turns
hole
into
that
Saw.
they get him. Yeah.
Or like maybe making him, it's like, okay, well, yeah, you feel that way, but it'll be like a Beauty and the Beast or sort of like, after all, you know, kind of like learning and like doing these annoying things. Like, why is my plug so big that I can't like put my couch up against the wall because of my phone charger, you know? Or like, why does like those kinds of things where he experiences the manifesto as someone who's doesn't really do anything for himself because he has housekeepers and cooks and blah, 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 blah.
He does a
and
hostile
then comes to
takeover of the HP
annoying?
company for HP.
Oh, I was thinking
he buys couches that have plugins in them. So
yeah,
you
and
know.
has someone set them up for him and plug his phone in for him. And I was actually thinking that he just gets so annoyed that he just that he commits an act of terrorism and has the manifesto of petty grievances.
No, he just
that it's
Go
actually
kill yourself. Go
He
sit
just
in
kills
the middle
himself.
of the road and let a car run over you.
He just sits in the middle of the road. Or it's
He just
commit
suicide.
The podcasting weirdos just keep playing that on a
Go
loop.
kill yourself. Go sit in the middle of the road and let a car run over you.
Just over and over again.
But it's also like it doesn't work sometimes, and you're like, God damn it! And he's like all distracted by
See
that. Even
what
and
this
like,
fucking Samsung tablet does, and how slow it is, and I don't have anything on it but the soundboard. And then that's getting to him too.
yeah, it's all just too
getting
much
used
for
to
him,
it. He's like,
you know?
"Where's my Dr. Phil sound?" And it's like, God damn it! This fucking tablet.
Because they're the ones in the safe spaces, man. They're the little snowflakes, man. We're out here having the most annoying experiences of our lives while also gun violence is happening all around us.
This ain't a
and we're
gated
actually
community.
pretty funny most of the time. You know, we're like having a good time and making music and whatever and just kind of chilling, you know? But they couldn't handle one day in our lives.
Because
creativity to me is just like it's like a bird, like a friendly bird that embraces all
the friendly bird.
ideas and just like shoots out of its eyes all kinds of beauty.
I feel like I would
That's
like
how
put.
we're doing.
I love that. I think my petty grievance is people that don't know how the gas station at a Costco works.
Save it for next time. We'll bring it up on the board.
Bring it up at the start. Like, and continue. Like, this is a to be continued situation.
Hell yeah.
And,
get some more. So we need, 206-588-6746. We need more petty grievances. Okay? And
I'm
Can you say
talking
that
petty.
a little slower, dude?
206-588-6746.
206-588-6746.
It's like the Mickey Mouse Clubhouse.
Let's say it all at the same time. So it's like
yeah, that lines up great.
206
Remote.
587 2789. You know, like so.
Now that's the first goddamn thing you've ever said that made one piece of fucking sense.
So what was it?
I
One
feel
more
like
time.
They could
Slowly.
also send us they could send us voice memos on like the social media, right? Like we could get like a DM on the Inane Blather.
That's true.
Tell Ethan to do it. He'd say something weird.
I know, I did. And he didn't. He
What a
didn't.
bitch.
I just saw him
So what's
2
the
days
number?
ago.
Messed up.
206-588.
6746.
6746.
588
6746.
46.
46.
That's Joe Biden.
I keep wanting to say like, oh,
That's
five.
his-
Well, yeah, it's like whatever. Like 588. That's the local prefix. It's like, oh,
588,
all right. Well,
6746.
someone's gonna show up at my door.
Oh yeah.
It's been a pleasure. The shareholders are very pleased.
Don't quote me on that, though.
Yeah, this has added a lot of shareholder value to my portfolio. So thank you for that. I hope
we'll continue to diversify, try to
We are
innovate.
investment maxing for sure.
Yes. The investment maxing finance. We're gonna finance Mog every other podcast out there. Except
Hell
for the
yeah,
financial
brother.
ones.
We're doing it right now.
Yeah. Finance mogging. I have
Follow
a
for
Ridge
more
wallet.
financial tips.
Yeah.
Okay. Love you guys. Awesome.
Bye.
Everybody's telling
Love
us
you,
exactly what we're
And
trying
on
to
the
do.
top to you.
Shut the hell up, bitch.
So
Love you, bye.
mean.
Okay, love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.